Allison after the win against Hampshire. Ben, first of all, before we talk about your individual performance, a really good clinical performance by the team.
Absolutely. I think everyone fulfilled their roles perfectly. After a game that ideally we probably would have we look back on now at Notts and think, you know what, that's 2 points that got away. I think the boys have reacted and bounced back perfectly, and two wins on the bounce, and hopefully going forward it puts us in stead.
And Hampshire themselves had won both their games coming into this one, so in a way you've sort of leapfrogged them now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This competition, similar to I guess the T20s, it's important to get those wins early on in your campaign, and yeah, we've done exactly that. So no, very happy with the start.
And a career best for yourself. Not only that, I don't know if you know, but first time anybody in this competition this year has got a 6 foot at all.
No, I didn't know that.
Best figures in the country in that respect. You might not have been expecting that when 2 of your first 4 balls went to the boundary. No,
I mean, yeah, when I've gone for 4 and 6 in my second and fourth ball, no, I wasn't expecting it, but no, absolutely delighted with the outcome at the end of the day. Yeah, I think one day cricket, sometimes when I've played, it's not gone my way, but thankfully today it has. So no.
You picked up that wicket in the first over. You picked up another one fairly quickly. What was the plan? Were you thinking about bowling a longer spell, or were you always going to come off after a few overs and come back?
No, to be honest, there was no real plan. I think at New Road, similar to how it's been all year, we know that it's going to be a little bit there for the bowlers. So I think if you can, put the ball in the correct areas, you'll reap the rewards at some stage. And
what you were getting was a little bit of sideways movement off the seam, basically.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think when I'm at my best, potentially when I try and hit that pitch a bit more, and there was a little bit there for me today. So luckily, I've got a few wickets in the bag there to sort of show for it.
And in one-day cricket, you often pick up wickets caught in the deep, etc., but it wasn't like that. They were sort of proper wickets, if you like.
Yeah, they're 4-day wickets, really, weren't they? It's a bit different, but no, absolutely delighted with how it's all gone.
And not about caught and bowled?
No, probably should have thrown myself in front of a few more today, but no, yeah, as I said, very happy with that too.
So you end up with a fairly manageable run chase, and despite the fact you lost an early wicket, Brett anchored it, Jake played how Jake does, and it was actually quite measured, wasn't it?
Yeah, very, very measured. I think the boys went about their business perfectly. The rate never... Well, I mean, chasing 190, it's never going to get too far adrift anyway. But I think, chasing with, 13 overs, 12 overs to spare, it's a really, really good all-round performance by the boys.
And another cameo from Ethan.
Yeah, I think he's probably feeling a bit hard done by, but at the same time, look, Ethan's been outstanding. He's been in this chair many times this season, so it's not a bad one. Probably not to score a few runs, but at the same time, he's had an outstanding season, so you can't complain too much.
You wouldn't fancy bowling at him too much. He's the epitome of a 360-degree cricketer.
100%. Especially when he winds up and looks like he's about to play baseball, it's quite daunting, to be honest. But yeah, he's had an outstanding season, and for him to keep doing his thing, we've seen already in this one-day cup. Hopefully, he keeps doing it for us as well right now.
Good crowd in, kids for a quid. Nice to get a bit of an atmosphere in midweek.
Yeah, 100%. I think it felt actually like a T20 game almost. Really good crowd, and the boys felt it out there as well when we were in the field.
Bit of momentum now. Derbyshire on Friday at Repton. Quite a small ground. Quite small square boundaries. You're going to have to be right on it there.
Yeah, I think to be honest though, you've got to be on it wherever you play. I think nowadays, going into every single game, a lot of people probably and a lot of players look at that first power play of 10 overs a chance to capitalise. So I think no matter where you go, where you play, even if the conditions are favourable for a bowler, you still got to be on it nonetheless.
Well, congratulations, Ben, and thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you.
This is Mike the Plasterer. He needs a trusted supplier for his materials and tools. Mike needs Profile Store. With an easy-to-use website, you can check stock online, order it and collect it within the hour. Profile Store offer free delivery over £125 and fast overnight shipping. With over 2,000 products in stock, they're sure to have what you need. So get yourself down to the trade counter in Kidderminster today. Get the job done with profilestore.co.uk.